The revelation that seen Diddy Combs, a titan in the hip-hop and entertainment world, has been dropped by a powerhouse law firm in the midst of a series of litigation has caused the music business to be buzzing with excitement over the past several months. An important turning point has occurred in the ongoing legal fights that have surrounded the billionaire, and this new development symbolizes that time. In this video, we go into the specifics of the litigation, discuss the consequences of the decision made by the law firm, and discuss the wider influence that this decision has had on Diddy's career and legacy. Those legal actions taken against P Diddy. Over the course of several decades, Sean Combs, who is commonly referred to as P Diddy or just Diddy, has been a widely recognized figure in the music industry. Nevertheless, his career has not been devoid of controversy at any point. A wide variety of charges have been made in the recent litigation, which have resulted in his legal status and public image being subjected to a great deal of scrutiny. Confessions of sexual misconduct allegations. In one of the most serious complaints filed against Diddy, claims of sexual misconduct are alleged to have been committed. The allegations of sexual assault and harassment against him have been made public by a number of women who have come forward. A worrisome image of power abuse and exploitation is painted by these charges, which span years and form a picture altogether. In the event that these allegations are turned out to be accurate, Diddy might face significant legal and financial penalties, in addition to severely damaging his reputation in the public eye. Disputes pertaining to finances and breaches of contract. In addition to the charges of sexual misbehavior, Diddy is also being sued for breach of contract and financial problems. These lawsuits are being filed against him currently. Former acquaintances and business partners have accused him of not honoring contractual obligations, withholding payments, and engaging in dishonest business operations. Others have also accused him of engaging in fraudulent business practices. In light of these situations, potential problems within his commercial activities have been brought to light, and doubts have been raised regarding his professional ethics. Their influence on his businesses. Diddy's corporate empire encompasses not only the music industry but also the fashion industry, beverage industry, and media industry as well. And not only do the lawsuits pose a risk to his personal money, but they also have the potential to disrupt the different commercial interests he has. There is a high probability that investors and commercial partners will reevaluate their affiliations with him, and the unfavorable press may have an effect on how consumers perceive his brands. What function does the powerhouse law firm serve? One of the most important turning points in these legal disputes is when the renowned law firm made the choice to dismiss P Diddy as a client. Although the particular reasons that led to the decision made by the company have not been made public, it is quite likely that a number of variables contributed to the outcome that was reached. Considerations that are both legal and ethical. When representing clients who have been accused of major crimes, law firms, particularly those with high profiles, are required to take into consideration the legal and ethical ramifications of their actions. There are considerable ethical issues that are presented by the claims that have been made against Diddy, particularly those that include sexual misbehavior. It is possible that the firm is attempting to avoid the unwanted connotation and potential reaction that could result from continuing to represent a client who was entangled in similar scandals by isolating its relationship with him. Changes in the client-firm relationship system. One further thing to consider is the nature of the relationship between the client and the company. Cases with high stakes frequently put a strain on the relationship between a client and their legal team. This is especially true in situations where there are conflicts regarding strategy or when the client is regarded to be uncooperative or difficult to coordinate with. There is a possibility that the decision made by the company was influenced by Diddy's reputation as a demanding and occasionally combative character. Risks to the financial system. Taking on the challenge of representing a high-profile client such as Diddy in a legal battle that is both complicated and drawn out is an expensive venture. It is possible that the decision to part ways with him was motivated by the financial risks that are involved with situations of this nature. These risks include the chance of not getting payment in the event that the client's financial status deteriorates. Implications for Diddy's approach to the legal system. After the departure of his legal representation, Diddy is forced to reevaluate the legal strategy he has been employing. Finding a new law firm that is capable of managing the high-profile nature of these matters and the complexity of the cases will be of the utmost importance. Nevertheless, there is a possibility that other top-tier firms will be reluctant to take him on as a client due to the public nature of his separation from the previous firm. Challenges in the short term. During the short term, the absence of his legal team may cause the procedures to be delayed and may make his case more difficult. It will be necessary for Diddy to immediately find new legal counsel in order to prevent any negative effects on the matters he is already working on. It is also possible for opposing counsel to take advantage of the transition phase in order to acquire an edge. Concerning long-term consequences, the capacity of his newly assembled legal team to properly manage the claims will be of critical importance throughout the course of the long run. it will be necessary for them to restructure the defense strategy, possibly starting from scratch, and to make efforts to limit the adverse media and legal implications that are a result of the claims. The resolution of these litigation will have a tremendous impact on Diddy's future, both in terms of his personal life and his business life. The more far-reaching effects on Diddy's profession and his legacy. Diddy's career and reputation are going to be profoundly affected by the ongoing legal battles and the media coverage that is associated with them. Although he is best known for his contributions to music and culture, his influence is not only in the realm of entertainment but also in the realms of philanthropy and business. The perception of the public. When it comes to a celebrity's career, public perception is an extremely important factor. What fans, peers, and the general public think about Diddy has already been impacted by the claims and legal issues that have been brought against him. It is difficult to keep a positive public image in the middle of such scandals, and even if he is successful in defending himself against the claims, the harm to his reputation may be long-lasting. Connections within the industry. Relationships and reputations are the foundations around which the entertainment industry is founded. It is possible that Diddy's connections with industry insiders, collaborators, and commercial partners will be made more difficult as a result of the litigation and the negative coverage that surrounds them. The possibility exists that his capacity to continue exerting influence and taking part in high-profile projects will be jeopardized. Ventures in the future. It is impossible to understate Diddy's tenacity and sense of business acumen, despite the difficulties that are currently being faced. Providing that he is successful in resolving the legal concerns, there is the possibility that his career will have a rebirth. On the other hand, this will be highly dependent on the results of the lawsuits as well as his capacity to rehabilitate his reputation in the public and professional spheres. Legal considerations and cultural insights. The case of P. Diddy sheds light on fundamental problems that are prevalent in the entertainment business as well as in society. There is a heightened awareness of the significance of responsibility and openness, particularly for those who hold positions of authority. Not only will Diddy be impacted by the legal proceedings and the results of those hearings, but they will also establish precedents for how similar instances may be handled in the not-too-distant future. Precedents in the law. It is possible that the conclusions that are reached in Diddy's cases will have an impact on the legal precedents that are being established about celebrity lawsuits, particularly those that involve sexual misconduct and financial issues. They may have an effect on the way in which courts and law firms handle high-profile cases that are comparable to yours, and they may also influence the legal environment for other celebrities who are facing allegations. Conversations regarding culture. The case contributes to the continuing talks that are taking place in the entertainment business about power dynamics, accountability, and justice. They are culturally significant. It brings to light the necessity of making structural adjustments in order to safeguard persons from being exploited and abused and to guarantee that those in positions of authority are held accountable for their actions. Please like, comment, and share our video with your friends. Do subscribe to our channel. Remember to click the bell icon to receive the most recent updates.